There is my truck. Sitting here having a 2-day weekend at home. Now out here messing with the truck, you know, can't ever get away from the truck. Or at least I can't anyway. But, yeah, that right there would be the Arkansas River, at least part of it. Sitting here at home. Back deck there, where we spend a lot of our time. And really good fishing there. But anyway, the purpose of this video, the truck. And I decided to do a little bit modifications to it today since I'm on home time, didn't have anything else better to do. Took the side step off there so it's easier to work. I'm going to be cleaning and protecting those battery terminals there a little bit later. You know, preparing for winter time and stuff. Something we know we got to do. Don't get paid for, but we got to do it. Just protect our truck. But what I'm doing here today, dealing with these seats. I'm introducing a new type of seat. The kind you just take out and throw wherever. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and get rid of these seats. I don't like the seats. But for those that, you know, ever wondered about changing the seat out and want to put your truck in the shop and have somebody else do it, don't waste your fucking money. It ain't worth it. Because all you got to do, simple, really 3-part process to take it apart and reverse it to put it back in. Which you've got to first, while the seat is aired up, you got 4 bolts, one on each corner here, or at least in this Cascadia, that holds the seat in place. You can see the holes there. Of course, you want the seat completely aired up because you have to go in between the frame and where it scissors down to reach them with the extendable ratchet. Because if not, you ain't getting those bolts out. Yeah, that's the first process, taking those 4 bolts out. It's only 4 of them. Just these things here. Then come around. Of course, I have my air hose hooked up for my blowing my floor off, my shoes off, or whatever. But you have to disconnect this air line here, and there's the other end of it. Simple process for the most part. I shouldn't need to explain how to do that. Which lets all the air out of the seats. And the air cushion in the back of the seat. Then it's ready to come out. Well, I'll take that back. You have to disconnect the seat belt on the side of the seats, what holds the seats down, connects the seat belts, you know, all that good stuff. And then the seat's ready to come out. You know, like I said, it's pretty much you reverse the process to put the seats back in. Of course, I need to go ahead and get them back in. I leave Monday morning about 5 o'clock from a load to California, so I need to get these whole seats out of here and get them traded out, and so I can get on down the road. Okay, there's the seat. That's out on the ground. Kind of missing the truck that wraps around it, huh? I'm gonna get a lot of miles like that. But for all the, and those fuckers are heavy. They're not light in the least. That's probably 100 pounds, a little bit, maybe a little bit more. All because of that frame down there in the air system. But yeah, the fuckers are heavy. Then this is what a cab, at least in the Cascadia, I remember most trucks are pretty much the same for the most part. What a truck looks like with no seats. Well, like I said, we're gonna get a lot of miles next week with no seats, huh? Anyway, got the inverter there hooked up. Really can't see the wires. I got them running underneath the floor mat. But yeah, that's the truck. This is my truck. TV up there, mounted up there in the corner so I can lay back on the bunk, watch TV. And that refrigerator there, awesome. I wouldn't leave home without it. Of course you can't because it's mounted in the truck permanently. But that's a really good option. It's better than them floor mounted, those floor coolers that you have that you see in a truck stop for $100. That's definitely worth it. Price is a little bit pricey, but it works. And of course you got the dash and all that good stuff. That's a big ass 7-inch Riley McNally GPS. Awesome. Works wonderfully. Of course, satellite radio. And of course, then climbing in the truck with no step. Of course, I got my camera mount there. And it's probably illegal to have mounted to the windshield like that. But for the camera use when I record video going down the road for YouTube and stuff, you know, for my family and stuff, that is more stable than attaching it to the dash. Trust me, been there, done that also. But it's pretty much my home away from home right now. All the linen, bedded linen is out of the truck being washed. And I like these cabinets over the Cascadia. Because Cascadia, not the Cascadia, but the Century Class. Because the company spec Century Class, you know, they have a lot of the netting that goes across. They don't have cabinet doors. Kind of sucks when you're trying to take big stuff in and out of them. But yeah, this refrigerator is kind of cool. And it's kind of small, but you can keep drinks in there, keep milk in there, maybe, you know, odds and ends. You can put fruit in there or something needs to stay cold you're going to eat within a day or so. Even though it's in a truck, the same principles work with food spoilage and like that. Probably a little bit faster with a truck just because of the temperature changes and stuff. But yeah, that's the truck. CB speaker, talkback speaker there. Of course, got my CB. Excellent CB. Awesome. Of course, you got the storage cabinets. So you got the netting. That's the netting I was talking about. It's usually on the cabinets in the back of the Century Class Freightliners or a company spec Freightliners. Sucks. Baby wipes. Essential. Gotta have them. Many uses. Those of you who've been driving for many years know what I'm talking about. Got to have them. Of course, you got more storage compartment here. Mostly I keep, you know, cords and stuff like that for my camera and for cell phones. Most of my electrical equipment cords go up here and stuff. Keep a few odds and ends, paper towels, tools over here, useful tools that I use pretty much every day. And of course, these little cabinets here, not a whole lot of room, but you can store a few stuff. One thing I like, and most of them don't have, a huge ass, well, it's kind of full, but a huge ass glove compartment box. Quite a few stuff, you can put quite a lot of stuff in there. And one thing I really like, I'm glad I made spent the money on it, is the rechargeable mag flashlight. Awesome use. Stays charged, never have to buy batteries or anything like that. It's not LED, but it's the regular flashlight for mag, but it is rechargeable. It costs a little bit more because of that feature, but of course I got the cord running and it can it plugs up right there. I got to unplug right now because I got the truck turned off at home, so I don't want to waste the batteries if I can help it. But keep it plugged up, keeps charged, never have to worry about batteries running down in the middle of whatever I'm doing. Just because, you know, I like my stuff to work whenever I want it to work. Up here on the top bunk, can't really see up here now. A lot of the stuff's taken out. But I use it for a lot of storage and stuff like that. Don't have much use for the top bunk. And for those of you that know that I have co-driver, yes we do. Yes I do. But we both share the same bed. You know, when we keep the same drive shifts. I drive days, he drives nights. When I'm asleep in the bunk, he's up, even if we're sitting still. Whenever he's in the bunk, I sit up front. That way we keep our same sleep cycles and everything. That makes everything a lot easier to with running a team truck. You don't have to change sleep schedules. My TV there mounted up here. I just got it screwed into the bottom of the top bunk there in the very end, the plastic down there. So my TV rides right there, no problem with it, doesn't shake or anything. Had it up there for about, I don't know, 8-9 months now, no problems with it. you lay back on the bunk, you know, perfect position. See the truck. You can see the TV really well. Pretty soon I'm going to get rid of that 13-inch TV and get me one of them 19 or maybe even 20-inch TVs, flat screen panel TVs, and then put it up there, make it a little bit easier to see. Of course, you know, you always have a problem with hearing these speakers from that far away. Just sometimes they're not loud enough. Of course, you can see that wire there. It runs all the way around. I got it, you know, interwoven in that, in my safety net there. A lot of it does, you know, wrapped up like that, huh? But the wire there, wire goes up there. Of course, there's my TV, my speaker, another external speaker. Works awesome. I can move it around. Works awesome for seeing the for hearing the TV for up close. You know, like I said, there's little bitty speakers on TV suck. And of course, this ratchet strap here, I got a microwave up top, and I don't like it bouncing around, so I got it ratchet down to make sure it doesn't bounce around. You know, that's just a regular old ratchet strap you get out of the truck stop or maybe Walmart or something. You can see the two hooks there hooked together, and just ratchet it down where it's tight, keeps the microwave from bouncing all over the place. But that's pretty much a truck. It's kind of bare bones, really. Ain't got a whole lot of gauges on the dash, which is fine. And of course, you see the wire coming in there on the radio. That's an accessory wire, which I have running through inside the dash, so, you know, keep a lot of the extra wires out of the truck. And we're running, come out over there, connect to my Sirius satellite radio there. Just because, you know, I can do the wireless method, but, you know, every once in a while, when you go into a new area, you may have to change the frequency on it to pick up a new frequency to pick up the wireless on the Sirius radio. So I just got it hooked direct, so I don't have to worry about changing the channels or anything. But then of course, got my cell phone mount. I got one of the new Galaxy S Droid phones. Awesome phone. Of course, I don't want to use it while I'm going down the road. Have it all hands-free. Of course, this little beauty here is an accident avoidance system, or collision avoidance. Got the little camera mount up here, and whenever it sees me drifting out of lane or something, and it reads the white lines on the road, and it sends a signal on here, and it beeps, you know, starts beeping and lets me know I'll cross the line in case I didn't, if I don't have my turn signal on. If I have my turn signal on, it doesn't beep. But if I don't have my turn signal on, it lets me know when I touch that white line or the dotted line in the middle, depending on which lane I'm in. And of course, it also tells me, you know, if I have a car in front of me, it tells me how close, how many seconds from the back end of the car I am, so I can know to back off, or you know, whatever. You know, there's times where, you know, cars will surprise you and it gives you a little bit of help. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but it definitely helps out. And of course, you know, it doesn't have, you know, a lot of these newer trucks have the accident avoidance system where it actually controls the truck. It automatically starts braking if you're too close to the truck. Well, this truck don't have it. I wouldn't drive a truck like that. But I have to slow down on my own, brake cruise control and all that. But it works really well. I kind of like it. It's annoying sometimes, but then of course my Qualcomm, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much the truck. Dog treats up there. I call that dog crack. Those little twists, rawhide, my dog loves. He goes absolutely nuts over. Don't ask me why. Of course, like I said, that's the truck. Well, I need to get busy and put my seats back in. Of course, this is one of them wall air freshener things you put up on the wall, and it sprays like every 9 minutes, 18 minutes, 36 minutes. Awesome. Keeps a lot of the smell down in the truck. Of course, got Clorox wipes for disinfecting stuff. Awesome. Gotta have it. Of course, eyeglass cleaners. One of the best brands on the market, I think. Get them from Walmart. Keep them there convenient. Keep them there as convenient within reach. Clean glass if you wear glasses or whatever. Of course, you got another storage compartment here. Keep vitamins and, you know, headache medicine and 5-hour energies or whatever like that.